comes up with the defensive play to squirt the basketball free. Rose attacking Gallinari, and Derrick Rose with the finish.
Scoring in your sleep, that guy can do that every trip down.
Rose reverse, and he's loving it. Rose the drive underneath. Derrick Rose with 22.
To Ingram.
Now this guy here, Wiggins, has been very quiet second half. What do you have in the first half? 17?
And Rose hits another three.
Another three for Derrick Rose.
The largest lead of the game for the Lakers. James harassing Wiggins. Rose three-pointer. Got it! Derrick Rose! He's 6 of 7 from downtown, and it's back to 4. Rose steps back again, puts it in! Derrick Rose makes it a one-point game!
Back-to-back threes, puts the Wolves back in this ball game. Tough shots with Rose.
Three-point attempt of the season.
Jones underneath.
He stuck Bagley in the hole.
Right back at you. Jackson with the miss. Rose.
What a pass.
Butler did a nice job of sealing against Kufis, and Rose saw him. And then Derrick Rose takes it away. Numbers for Minnesota. Rose turning on the Jets with the finish.
It's a good finish.
Derrick Rose takes the basketball away. And then Rose hustling up the floor, able to get it to roll in.
You're too young for that, aren't you? Do you know who LeVert is?
I know LeVert.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I can't say that I'm rocking it when I'm on the road.
It's not on the playlist already.
Nurkic leads the Blazers in scoring with 7. Rose underneath.
Nice attack by Derrick Rose. Good to see him get in the scoring column.
Wolves in the early going, nearly 47%. Towns set up by Rose.
Charlotte can't get that to go, but Carl grabs another rebound.
Rose sticking with it.
What in the world? Repeatable, so that he becomes a consistent shooter as Minnesota's defense is really picking up.
Both Saric and Wiggins having a hand in that. Saric runs the floor and gets paid. Rose feeding Gibson. Nice two-man game.
That's why Taj is on the floor, I'm telling you. There's off the bench like Dario Saric. Still have Josh Okogie, who's not even played in this game. Derrick Rose gets that to go. Man, he dribbled himself into space, didn't he? Evan Turner's been a catalyst for them defensively.
Rose over Leonard and
Actually.
Rose, tough baseline jumper for DRose of the season. Rose contested shot, falls through. Display right there by Brooks, keeping the dribble alive and getting a shot.
Snaking into the paint, knocking down the shot. This is what Rose has done so well. He still has the great speed and explosions, I think. And this is what he did as a player when he was in his prime, too. He'd just jet to the rim, and sometimes he'd be so fast, he'd be somewhat out of control. But, I mean, look at the speed he still has. And as Dario Saric, you just want, you could realize that guy pushed off on your back. He couldn't get any lift.
Rose finds Covington, cutting to the hoop for the jam. Rose adding to the bench total and with an exclamation point at that. Rose steps back against Jokic. Awkward looking shot, but a good result.
And I just have always kind of liked the cut of his jib.
He was a two-way guy for Denver last year as Rose gets it to go, and then they signed him to a full NBA deal. Wow, how about Derrick Rose? Rose, little fake and a finish. Saric puts it on the deck. Rose steps into a three and drills it.
How about that?
We promised earlier in the game, it's time for the Miller.
You know, be that player that the opposing player just does not like playing against.
Rose three, and Derrick Rose has been a flamethrower from downtown. Teague, scoop pass, Derrick Rose able to finish.
Can be a little bit harder to deal with, but they're not. They're the nicest people ever as Derrick Rose gets himself to the rim again. It really was the story of the third quarter here, is the way Teague and Towns came out and were able to dominate. Oh my goodness, what a finish by Derrick Rose. Didn't miss. He's like an iron Byron out there. I mean, he could just make shots and was so consistent in college as Derrick Rose gets to the rim, gets the hoop in the heart. 24 in the game.
Last foul was on Robin Lopez, and he may have just picked up another. We'll see who they assess it to. It is on Lopez, and it's going to be an and one for Derrick Rose. Timberwolves 1-14, their last 15 against San Antonio. The one did come as Derrick Rose hits an acrobatic shot, just threw it up over his head.
Rudy Gay, Derrick Rose again, inside pivot, rip and go to the baseline side.